This is the speaking mock test for International English Language Testing System. My name is Vikas Sharma. I am going to be your IELTS test examiner today. This test is being conducted in KURUKSHETRA. The center number is 193434 and this test is being recorded for quality and evaluation purpose. Today is 17th of October 2024. Hello.
Hello, sir.
May I know your complete name, please?
My name is Vikas Kumar. Please call me Vikas.
Vikas, are you a student or do you work?
I am an academic student. I have recently completed my master's in physics from KURUKSHETRA University, which is located in my hometown. And nowadays I am brushing up my academic skills so that I can pursue my career in physics abroad.
Let's talk about your hometown. Where are you from?
Well, I am from KURUKSHETRA, a small town situated in the northern region. As I have told you that it's a very good place to live and there are all basic facilities that are required for a good life. Also, there are many cafes, restaurants and other amenities which is very essential for life.
In this first part for IELTS speaking, I'll be asking you some questions about yourself and most of them are personal. So let's talk about laugh. So do you think it's important to make others laugh?
Well, yes, I think making the other people laugh is a great way to socialize, and people should make the other people laugh so that they can socialize and make a great bond with the other people. Also, it's the best way to reduce the stress and take the confidence of the other people. So, I think that's important for making the other people laugh.
And do you like making other people laugh?
Well, yes, of course, I love to make the other people laugh because it's give me some sort of satisfaction, and also it helped me to make more socialized and be more fluent with the other peoples to gain their knowledge and experience. It's best way to make them laugh. Also, it give me some confidence to have a good conversation with the other peoples, making the conversation more engaging and fascinating.
And how do you make other people laugh?
I don't have any fixed criteria to make the other people laugh, but sometimes I just crack a joke which other people think that is hilarious, and sometimes I just mimic some of my friends, especially my peer friends, and sometimes my parents. I just copy their language and their body style, so which make things more funny, and other people thinks it's more hilarious.
And when was the last time you made other people laugh?
Well, I think laughing is a very integral part of my life, and I usually laugh with the other people's. And talking about the time when I laughed recently, I laughed with my friends on the last weekend. We get together and we play a lot of games in which we have different tasks with other people's, and they are very hilarious at that time. So, on that occasion, I laugh.
Let's talk about talking with others. So, do you like to talk with others?
Well, yes, I love to talk with others because it's the best way to communicate with the other peoples. And when I talk with them, I came to know about their experiences, their ideas, and opinions on different things, which is I found quite fascinating knowing the different viewpoints about something. And also by talking with others, I make a great bond with them, which is very beneficial for me. And it's the best way for me to socialize with other people. So yes, I love to talk with other people.
And do you like to talk a lot with other people?
Uh, well, it totally depends upon the situation. Well, I am a very talkative person. I talk on the phone hours with my friends about the career, business, and all other stupid things. But when I was on the stranger place, I don't like to talk a lot because sometimes it's become awkward situation when other people find a talkative person. So it totally depends upon the situation with whom I am.
And did you like to talk a lot when you were a kid?
Well, yes, I love to talk a lot when I was a kid because I'm very enthusiastic at that time. I always wonder about the things that is happening around me, and I ask my parents, my neighborhood, even my peer friends about the things that is happening. And also, I am very eager to express my opinions, my experiences, and I vividly remember that I always get scolded from my parents when because of my talkative nature.
Well, that's the end of your IELTS speaking part 1. In part 2 for this test, I will be giving you a topic to speak upon. You have to speak on this topic for 1 or 2 minutes. You can make notes if you wish to, and do not bother if I stop or interrupt you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here is your pencil and paper. You have to talk about a place where you can learn about culture. For example, a library, museum, or a theater. You have 1 minute for the preparation of your notes. Well, you may begin speaking now.
People have different preferences and choices to spend their leisure time, and some people watch the movies and the web series. Some people try to travel a lot in the leisure time, and some people prefer to stay with their family. Talking about myself, I in my leisure time I usually go to the different cultural places and know about my history and my rituals and lot of my ancestors. Although history is not my cup of tea, but I love to explore the culture and the tradition. So me and my friend always go different places and exploring the different historical monuments so that we can uh, learn a lot about our culture. And if I have to talk about a cultural place where I love to explore the culture, I would like to talk about the art gallery, which is situated in my city, named Krishna Sangrahalaya, which is near the city center. One day my friend told me that there is an art gallery which is situated near the city center. So we decided to go there, and we go on the weekend there. It's very beautiful, and it's quite fascinating at the time, because they are not representing only the manuscript sculptures, but also they are representing the costumes and the other artifacts that is related with the past. So we find it quite fascinating, and we learn about lot of things, our ancestors and how they spend their leisure time. So I really enjoyed that, and there is lot of information about our culture, so we enjoyed that. Apart from a typical art gallery where only information and artifacts are presented, there they also play a short films which give a brief review about the things that is happening in the past, about the particular events and some major events that is happening. So
Well, thank you so much. That's the end of your IELTS part 2. Can I have the pencil and paper map, please?
yes.
Thank you. Well, Vikas, in this last part for this test, I will be discussing some general questions about the topic you spoke about. So, you spoke about a place where you would like to learn about the history or culture, and you spoke about a museum. So, does the culture of the past have an impact on today's culture?
Um, According to my perception, yes, definitely, past culture has profound impact on the today's culture. It can be seen on people's clothing and their customs, and how we celebrate our rituals and our festivals is totally depend upon our past culture. Also, the infrastructure and the architect that we see today is completely influenced by the past culture. So, I think that's I think there is a lot. I think past culture has profound impact on the today's culture.
Which is more important in terms of culture, literature or music?
I think both have their own significances. Both go by hand by hand. Literature has their own significances, and at the same time, music is also has their own significances. Talking about the literature, literature is something that provides the outline of a culture, and it's like an identity of a particular culture. People can seek information from the literature and know about the past, and also it provide a glimpse of a culture. And now, if talking about the music, music is also very important for a culture. Uh, Literature only provide the outline of a culture, but I think music is the main essence of a culture. Best way to explore a culture is by knowing the songs.
Let's talk about young people and culture. So, how do young people get to know about the culture?
Um, well, there are numerous ways by which young people can know about the culture. First and foremost is the social media. There are lot of contents that is available on the social media by which youngsters can explore different cultures. And due to globalization and technological advancement, it is very easy to explore a new culture. Apart from this, youngsters can visit the different places and attend the different cultural events, which is very beneficial to know about a different culture.
So, what kind of culture is popular among young people?
Well, it is hard to generalize. India is a diverse country, and there is lot of cultures that youngsters follow nowadays. And if I talking about a particular, the Korean culture is now famous in the youngsters. Uh, Youngsters follow the K-pop music and BTS and Blackpink bands, which is gaining a massive popularity throughout the world. And I think there is also a social media culture which is influencing the youngsters nowadays. Talking about myself, honestly speaking, I never engaged with the Korean music and different type of K-pop bands. I like to knowing the culture by their movies and by visiting that particular place.
And do you know a lot about your own culture?
Well, yes, I know a lot about my culture. I know the all historical backgrounds and the rituals and the traditions of my own culture. I know the how
Well, Vikas, thank you so much. That's the end of your IELTS speaking test today. Thank you.